Unfortunately, macaques treat the new kid in school about as well as Family Guy treats Meg. These guys...
I watched a little bit of Family Guy back in the day, and I actually... Back in the day. Wow, my brain is on track. Next, we will be watching more Parz shorts by more Parz. Make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in the doodly-doo.
Yeah, the car company has an emu farm. But
Huh?
what the f*** do
Why?
the Germans want with our steroid chickens?
Hi, Jack. Welcome in.
Well, you see, a lot of complex parts have to come together to build a car. I mean, your transmission, your engine...
Please God, please God, please God, tell me that there's not emu parts in a freaking BMWs. They're not like using emu leather for their seats. Please God, please God. Oh, I ship it. Valid jacket, valid jacket. Please God, please God, please.
I would say indicators, but we are talking about BMW here. However, the first thing...
Okay. You know what? That's so valid. Okay, when I was growing up, one of my best friends, he owned a BMW. And actually, he wrecked that BMW, and then his parents bought him a second BMW, the exact same car. So he wrecked the first one, and then they're like, you deserve another BMW. And then he was rich. He was rich. And one time he was like, hey, Lumi, I'll drive you back from school. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? And then he did. And then he just started doing, he started drifting around corners and doing donuts. And my brother was walking home and saw that and then told my parents. And my parents are like, Lumi, maybe don't drive home with that person anymore. And I'm like, no, trust me, you don't have to tell me twice. I was so fucking motion sick. I wanted to punch the man out and try and get out of the car. Fucking hell. Anyways, I play StarCraft on weekends with that guy now. It's awesome. He's a good friend. I would not get in a car with him, okay? I like hanging him out as a person. Like we play Settlers of Catan or StarCraft. It depends on what we want to do. Right now we've been playing a lot of StarCraft. It's pretty good. We're actually right now we're in Platinum, but we were previously in Masters for 3v3s on StarCraft with our other friend. So yeah, you know what? I was a Masters rank 3v3 player on StarCraft too. So, you know, get up on my level. I play Terran, him and my other friend play Zerg together. Sometimes the creep spreads gets in the way. It's a problem.
You'll notice about a car is usually the simplest. The paint.
Huh?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter how nice your car is. If the paint's peeling off like a banana, people are going to assume it's a fucking shitbox.
Woo!
And that's why car companies put a lot of time and research into making sure the paint stays on your car while you slide it sideways into a tree.
No. Wait, are they making emus into paint? Oh God, how? Crafty, thank you for the follow. Holy crap.
One of the best ways to do that is fucking clean it. See, anything that isn't wiped off the car gets stuck under the paint when it's applied, which fucks up adhesion by moving around. And even the tiniest particles of dust can fuck it all up. So, the Germans pondered, what is the best way to make sure every panel is spotless? And the answer they landed on is a giant off duster made of Australia's favourite feathered war criminals.
I'm pausing because my brain hurts. My brain hurts. I was immediately putting my head in my hands and questioning why. God, why? Honestly, make emu leather seats. That sounds better than whatever those giant monstrosities of a feather duster was. Fucking, are we taking away jobs from like the classic like sexy French maid with like the feather duster that's actually made out of feathers and giving that to giant machines now to clean cars? Can we not? My head hurts too. I took Tylenol before stream, and I feel like I need more already. Jeez. They lost the war to the emus, apparently, but now they're making cars for us? I'm so lost. What the fuck?
It wasn't just BMW that found this out, but Audi as well. Now, Audi gets their dino turkey feathers from the source, shipping directly from the land down under.
Yeah!
¿Quieres?
Now, BMW used to do the same thing, till someone at head office had a thought. Hang on, the feathers. If we ship over 4 emus and place them in a grid, infinite feather source.
What? What? Love the Minecraft reference. Love the Minecraft reference. Also, why? Wait, where the fuck? Wait, isn't a BMW in Germany? Wait, is there an emu farm in Germany? Why is that? What the fuck is happening in Germany? What? I'm so confused. Whoever posted the cursed Pokemon are in the Discord, you're gonna go and burn in hell? Join the Discord to find out what Otto is talking about. Do you want to also wish death upon this other person? Go to my Discord, mods, ping my Discord, and find out why Otto is so in a huff about it. It's probably very valid, Otto, honestly. It's more cost-effective to import emus once than rather import emu feathers. I mean, valid. Exactly, there you go. Go join the Discord. Go find out what has triggered his fight instinct. Not flight, but fight. Honestly based, Otto, based. Which channel is that on it? Freaking, I'm immediately thinking of Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Which channel? Oh, we will get Emu War 2 in Germany? Oh, I hope so, Oh.
And so they airdropped Australia's big birds onto a farm in Bavaria, where a small sleeper cell of Australia's most wanted resides to this day. The funny part of this to me is that BMW went so far as shipping kaiju turkeys to make the paint on their cars look good. Just for some TikToker to buy it for clout, wrap it bright purple, and then crash it into a fucking wall.
You're so right! I like how, BMW is 100% like, it's a fancy car company. It's the type of car company that's like, they think that they're like, oh yes, this is for classy and intelligent and well-mannered people. But the people who drive BMWs tend to be the most like douchebag bros ever. And like, they're like, listen, I have a friend who drives a BMW. I don't think he has a BMW anymore. I don't know what car he has anymore. But he used to have a BMW. I've not been near his car in a long time for a very good reason. But I can just say that it's not the right type of person. So putting that much care into it and being like, oh yes, we will bring in the emus and we'll farm their feathers so we can make sure the paint is spotless. And then fucking exactly what Parz says. We're just gonna take this and be like, yeah, we're just gonna fucking crash it. Hey, I talked about my friend before. He destroyed his first car and then he got a second one because he broke it. And you know what? The paint was good, but after he crashed the car, the paint wasn't that great anymore. So you know what? I think that they need to put less effort into making their paint jobs good and more effort trying to keep people from doing whatever the fuck that they're doing with BMWs. Or maybe just stop making BMWs, if I'm being honest. Oh, look, hey, look, it's a video of your friend driving. Yeah, this was after he dropped me off. He then just immediately went through a wall. I think it was the one that I was in that crashed, but not while I was in it. I think it was that, I'm trying to remember which, because he had two of the exact same car. Like, it was same color, same model, same year. Like, it was identical. And so it's kind of hard to tell he got a new car. And I don't remember if it was in the crashed one or the second one. I know in the second one, he destroyed the transmission and brakes and everything by drifting too much. Like, he was not drifting effectively, probably, but like, however he was trying to drift, he wrecked the internal mechanisms of that car. I don't know. And then he got another fancy car after that. I don't know what it was. It was weird. Good afternoon. Hi, Bella. The industry needs more people crashing cars so you can sell more. What if it's the one you crashed and you just can't remember to do the crash? You might be right. I do seem like I have a lot of brain damage.
This monkey is getting bullied.
Huh? No, baby!
Why you bullying me?
Well, you see, this is Punch, a Japanese macaque whose mother, immediately after giving birth to it...
Macaque. Max, I'll thank you for the follow. Macaque. I want girls to suck my cack. Hey, girlies, you want macaque? Oh, this is a sad one? It is with great condolences that I offer the girlies macaque.
Went out for milk and cigarettes.
Oh, wow. Ba-ba-ba. I love the video game references.
Not off to a great...
I love when Parz has those like little things. I'm like, oh, I know that. I don't know. I feel like Captain America being like, I understand that reference. I don't know why. They're not hard references, but for some reason, the way that Parz puts them into his editing, it just piques my interest. And I'm like, I know that reference, and it makes me happy. It percolates the brain cells and makes it go like, whoo, lovely. Random car fact, one of the Mercedes cars came with a biodegradable wiring. Guess what happened to wiring after 10 years? Valid. Jeez, this just in streamer often offers her crack to viewers. No! Macaque! I'm talking about a foul! Yep, YouTube videos proof right. You're as chaotic and unfiltered as you are on YouTube! Can you believe this is actually filtered? Filtered. Huh? Hi, Stroker.
Start in life, and
Stroker,
things
hardly know her.
would not be getting easier for Punch. You see, he was born in captivity at Japan's Ichikawa Zoo, which meant that he was then introduced to the rest of the macaque population
Yeah.
alone.
Oh.
No parents.
What?
No friends.
No!
Nothing. But surely,
Baby!
it's all up from here. He might be
Yeah.
alone now, but at least he
Yeah.
can start making friends with his fellow primates. Right? Yeah, unfortunately, macaques treat the new kid in school about as well as Family Guy treats Meg. These guys have a very
Okay, I watched a little bit of Family Guy back in the day, and I actually... Back at the gay. Wow, my brain is one track. Do you want something to rub all over you? Well, look no further, because I have a brand deal with Cheeky Soap, and you can get 10% off by using code STAR at checkout. This soap, it lathers better than any soap I've ever had, and unlike other fancy soaps, this one holds its shape. It doesn't immediately turn to mush as you're using it. This has the same firmness as a cheap bar soap, but has the same quality, delicious scent, and lovely body feel as a highly artisan soap you would get at the farmer's market. Also, if we sell enough soap, then you're gonna get me my own soap, so I can be right next to Giga and Iron Mouse. So please use code STAR at checkout and get 10% off. And I felt bad for Meg. That would, I liked Meg. I didn't want Meg to be bullied. I liked Meg, and I couldn't keep watching because I was just like... I feel bad for Meg. I couldn't, like, listen, there's a lot of reasons not to watch Family Guy, but I just couldn't even get into it because I'm like, poor Meg. Poor Meg. Flanderizes themselves, but Flanders is a great character from The Simpsons. How does street food become headphone size? No worries, no worries. Meg deserves better. The excuse to showrunners is that she's treated poorly is bullshit. Yeah. Remember the Meg lesbian episode? She's a lesbian? Let's go. Let's go. Girls be winning. Girls be winning.
complex social hierarchy, and not unlike high school, it is enforced with bullying. So far, Punch has been smacked, dragged, and bitten, basically to tell him that he can't sit with them at their lunch table.
No,
and
baby.
the bullying he cops is
Baby.
made worse by the fact there's no one to protect him because his mum, you know. And then after jumping him, they won't even let him get a fucking hug. Now,
None of the... That's... Okay, Otto, yeah. The official explanation is none of the showrunners ever had a daughter, so they have no idea how to write for her. Hire a woman to help write scripts. It's not that hard. There's a lot of women out there who are scriptwriters. Or people with daughters. Just get one person on the staff who has had a woman in their life. That is pathetic, Otto. Thank you for sharing that pathetic reasoning. What the fuck? Season 1 Peter was a lot nicer? What? Wish they go back to season 1, jeez.
with such adversity, a lesser monkey would crumble and try to leave.
Yeah.
But making the story infinitely sadder, Punch runs off to the closest thing to family he has.
Aww.
A plush
Yes!
orangutan gifted to him by the zookeepers.
I've seen this story! I didn't realize this was the same one. I didn't know this was the same monkey. This is so fucking sad! Also, after the story came out, sales of that monkey at IKEA went through the roof. It's like, it's now like the same, like, I think it's getting the same sales as Blahaj on IKEA, because it's an IKEA plushie. I'm so sad. Anyone else notice it's been bothering me a lot since I followed? Luminous, why do you remind me of Ember from Danny Phantom? Because I was inspired by that. Okay, so I really liked Ember growing up, and when I was working on this model, my official 2.0 model, I believe it's called, my 2.0 model, I was thinking like, you know, I'm a star. Stars have plasma. And my hair's already kind of looking like Ember Heart from Danny Phantom. I'm like, could I just do that? And then I asked my modeler, and they're like, yeah, we could do that. And so now I did it. So 100% Jax. I'm inspired by Ember, and I love it. Ember, you'll remember, I loved Ember. She got a raw deal on the show. Honestly, never knows that. Need inspiration. I love Danny Phantom. I honestly love Danny Phantom. Mox things to follow. Fun fact, mixing bananas with acid, a double battery, is close thing to get to tasting spinal fluid. The acid of a AA battery with a banana. I don't want to. No, I'm curious, but no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
To try and replace his mum. When stressed, he hugs it and tries to get it to hug him back.
Baby!
No, I'm not f***ing crying. Someone's cutting onions in here.
It's actually pretty good, though.
However, despite the absolutely horrendous character development he's gone through,
Yeah.
Punch has finally managed to start making some friends. Which is good, because for a monkey, he got off light. Had he been born a chimp, when they don't like one another, they rip each other's testicles off with their fucking teeth.
What?
This monkey...
That's not a good idea for bottom surgery, darlings. I didn't even see this picture to start with. Poor baby. Poor baby. Poor baby. Poor baby. I'm so glad that he's found a friend. Oh, primates are rough. Yeah, especially this one species called, like, humans. They suck, honestly. They do so much horrible stuff. Honestly, I think humans should go extinct. I don't know. Except for the women. Let's just do that. I don't know. I'm just kidding, okay? We do, but definitely not that. Yeah!
This pig went on an alcoholic rampage.
Huh?
No,
what?
That's not clickbait. This really happened.
Oh, okay. I still don't have a lot of experience with people drinking in my life. My parents would have an occasional glass of wine. My best friends growing up were Mormons. I know, weird, right? The lesbian with the Mormons, very strange, but they're chill. They were chill with me. And like, I don't know, they're really... I'm not gonna say this for all Mormons, but those two Mormons, they were really chill, and they're really good for me. They're really good friends. Honestly, cool dudes. You heard it first here. I'm in transition to survive the uprising. But when I got to university, people would come back to it's like the dorms, like blackout drunk, and I was terrified at first because I'm like, what is it? What's wrong? Do I need to call the ambulance? What's going on? And then like my roommates or something would be like, no, they're just drunk, and I'm like, this is drunk? Why would anyone drink? Because, like, even before I was on medication that prevented me from drinking, I never drank. I never saw the appeal. And then seeing people drunk, I get even more confused. Why do people drink? It doesn't make any sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me. As a Sith Catholic boy whose friends group most consists of folks on the rainbow spectrum, it happens. It does. Oh, I'm still confused. Alcohol relates to your inhibitions. You need help with that? Have you not seen me? I'm sober. Oh, God.
And as with all good drunken rampages, our story takes place in fucking Australia. More specifically, it starts in the middle of fucking nowhere, WA, where a couple blokes were out camping. And as any good Australian would, these lads brought with them the camping essentials. Let's see, we've got swags, box of snags from Woolies, and most important of all, beers.
Wait, what?
And those beers are what?
Oh, beers. Sorry, the accent. I thought they brought like a bunch of bees. Like, you know, the little insect, the buzzy buzz. I don't know. The Bad Piggies theme song speak. I only ever had a beer and a couple of wines. They were all bitter. I know, that's what I've been told. It's like an acquired taste, and it makes you feel horrible the next day. I'm like, why? Bees! Very good bees.
At 4 in the fucking morning, these lads were suddenly ripped from sleep by a really weird sound. A low snuffling and grunting noise, followed by the sound of bending aluminium. So, to ensure they weren't being attacked by, pick a native Australian animal.
Okay.
They got out of their tents, turned on a torch, and shined a light out.
I love that meme.
And what they found was a wild pig shotgunning all of their piss. Woo! And I don't mean 1 or 2 beers. No. Daddy Pig was on a serious bender.
Oh, God,
because he managed to down...
Hi, Trigger.
18 fucking cans.
No.
Fun fact about beers. Once you hit the 18 mark, all of your stats are redistributed into strength, and you gain the frenzy debuff. This is why, after being spotted by the torch, the pig fucking sonicked away.
I know that exact song because a lot of us in the editing community have it in our playlist. There's actually a couple of like folders that gets passed around between like people who do shorts and editing and stuff like that in videos. So I know exactly what I can probably track who sent him that song, but it is the Doom workout remix. But like, I mean, he could have had that. But like, listen, that's in a playlist that gets passed around to everyone. They're like, hey, you like making shorts? Here's a bunch of really good songs for shorts. So every time I hear a song from that playlist, I'm like, I see ya, I see you. Game got game here. The more pause, yes, exactly, Trigger. I'm giggly drunk, not, but I have had in years. Oh my goodness, what song? It's the and you repat. It's the Doom workout mix, like Doom song but workout.
Strength, and you gain the frenzy debuff.
It starts.
This is why, after being spotted by the torch, the pig fucking sonicked away from the now empty 6-packs.
That was the song right here. Yeah.
Knocked over the garbage cans. Paused.
Jeez.
Turned around and ate the garbage. Then continued sprinting to a nearby paddock where it started headbutting a fucking cow. This really pissed off the cow, who turned around to face the pig. And it was at this point, looking up at the very pissed off Big Mac, the pig realized he genuinely wasn't built for this shit.
Damn right it wasn't. Oh, yeah.
This little pig.
Oh, listen, I'm not one to watch people suffer. I like to spread positivity and good. But that boxing fight, the pictures from it, I don't know. Made me a little bit happy for some reason. I don't delight in other people's suffering most of the time, but like, you know, occasionally a little bit of schadenfreude shows up, you know, a little bit of schadenfreude. I don't know. Listen, I want to spread love and peace and happiness. Like, I want everyone in my reach to feel loved and respected, but sometimes there's a unique person who I just need a little bit of schadenfreude for.
Turned around and fucking booked it out of the paddock, being closely pursued by the ghost of Burger's past. Cow
I'm sorry. More Parz. I'm gonna have to correct you on that. That's the ghost of Burger's future, actually. Cause that's soon to be a burger. Get in my mouth, cow. Moo. Jake can get his teeth knocked out.
Around the car for 10 minutes before giving up, leaving the still drunk pig to stumble away and pass out in a fucking bush.
I'm actually surprised it didn't die. At that amount of alcohol, I don't know what how much alcohol a pig can have without dying, but I'm surprised. Does that need a sound redeem? What does? If you clip anything that needs to be a sound redeem, you can send it to me whenever you want, Stroker. Mods, that's a blanket prediction. If you have a sound redeem for me, you can send it to me. I'll figure it out.
Octopuses bleed blue.
Oh. To be down bad or not to be down bad? That is the question. I like tentacles in art, but shall I continue it here? Nay, that would be foolish of me, for that would lead me down the road of sin and gluttony, for I would eat and be consumed and consume those lovely, lovely appendages. I shall abscond from this affliction and hold back my down bad nonsense to protect the universe from my unholy mind and memories.
But why?
Why are you blue?
Well, actually, it's not just octopuses. If you wind up...
Are octopuses Vulcans? That explains so much. Spock is an octopus.
Larry the Lobster and Mr. Krabs, you will find that all of them bleed Gatorade.
Look, Gatorade!
Now, this isn't just for aesthetic purposes. Running what appears to be blended up Smurf through their veins actually serves an important purpose. And to learn what that is, we gotta talk about your blood. You see, your circulatory system is based on iron.
Yeah.
Iron is used to produce hemoglobin, which in turn carry oxygen around the body.
Fun fact, I have a higher rate of hemoglobin in my blood than the average person. I actually have also more red blood cells than the average person, and my blood cells are shaped better than most people, meaning that my blood is extremely effective at carrying oxygen, much more so than the average person. Hi, Weeb King, welcome in. Hello, Lumi, your hair is on fire. Cease! Never! But yeah, no, my blood, so higher rate of hemoglobin in the blood, I don't know the exact wording on it, but like, they said that I have a lot more hemoglobin than they would expect, but not to an unhealthy, like, they actually think it's healthier. I have more red blood cells, and I have, better shaped blood cells, so, you know, they compliment me a lot on it. Direction to Micropants Katsuro. I mean, that's
Lumi, you're my good girl. You're my best girl. Mommy's so proud of you. Such a good girl.
Is that turned on still? Oh, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. You know what? I'm gonna leave those ones on. Apparently, if you want to spend money, you can play sound alerts. Apparently, I'm gonna leave that be. Hi, Nate. Hi, Nate. Apparently, yeah, no, the paid ones are still on. I didn't think about that. Let me say what you said in my comment. I didn't hear. I will at some point. I'm willing to at some point. I haven't though. I haven't done. You have to my stand.
Allowing for you to, you know, exist. And when iron is exposed to oxygen, it oxidizes and goes red, which is why when you get shanked, sprays out tomato sauce.
Yes, because it's carrying oxygen.
Now here is the fun part. The cast of SpongeBob don't run on iron. Their circulatory system is based on copper.
Yeah!
So rather than hemoglobin, the copper
I know my metals.
Hemomyosin to cart the oxygen around. And as anyone who's ever seen the Statue of Liberty can attest, when copper oxidizes, it turns blue. Now, the reason for them evolving copper is pretty simple. Our blood fucking sucks. See, the inferior hemoglobin is far less efficient at binding oxygen than the Chad hemocyanin.
Well, why don't we?
Considering all of these bad boys live or travel through
under the sea,
incredibly cold, low oxygen environments, they need to get the most out of every breath they take. They basically switched evolution teams from red to blue because red blood has a skill issue.
TFT reference. And I guess we don't really need it because, like, my blood is cringe. Oh, just like the rest of me. Okay, but like, I guess it makes sense. Like, we have a higher oxygen-rich atmosphere. We don't need to worry about it, and that's why we were able to go with hemoglobin. Maybe hemoglobin is like less intensive to create, so it's inferior, but it takes less energy to produce or something like that. I'm kind of curious what the advantage is. TF2. Yes, TF2. Yes. I do mean TF2. I'm sorry.
Australia's Prime Minister disappeared.
What?
No, that is not a joke. This is Harold Holt, the 17th Prime Minister of Australia.
Oh.
And when I say he disappeared, I don't mean he retired from public life, never to be heard from again.
They lost him?
We literally lost him midway through his term. That is like the Secret Service losing the fucking president.
Now, let me be clear.
Which begs a very important question. Fucking how? Well, you see, Holt was elected Prime Minister in 1966. And one of the most well-known facts about him was that he fucking loved the ocean.
Be free!
Yeah.
Which is why on December
Michael Reeves, let's go!
1967, while taking a day off from leading Spider Island, Holt convinced his mates to shop for a cheeky swim before they went out to lunch. And so they pulled into Cheviot Beach in Victoria. Now, on that day, the ocean was, putting it lightly, fucked. And so all of Holt's friends warned him that maybe visiting Nemo today was a bad idea. Holt responded, and I quote, "I know this beach like the back of my hand." Hopped into the water, and started swimming away from the shore. And he kept swimming. Further.
What?
And further. Yeah, right, mate. That's far enough. You can come back now.
Why? He died, yeah.
Wait, where the f is he? Yeah, they completely lost sight of him. Because the Prime Minister was f***ing gone.
What?
This caused the leaderless Australian government to themselves.
Yeah!
And start playing Where's Holto?
I'm under the water.
Search and rescue teams scoured the coast for weeks and came up with absolutely fucking nothing.
Jeez.
Not even a body. The sitting Prime Minister had vanished without a trace. Some conspiracy theorists say he got picked up by a submarine. The odds are he drowned. But most importantly, with the tragic loss
Australia,
of our nation's Prime Minister at sea, how did we choose to commemorate the man who was clapped by the ocean? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because we named a fucking swim after him.
That's so funny! That is the, oh god, that is the funniest way you could do this. That's the funniest way. Oh my gosh, that's ironic and hilarious and terrifying. I love it. Why did he just disappear? He was just like, I'm done. Peace out, y'all. I'm swimming in that direction and not stopping. He wanted to leave New Zealand and go to New Zealand. Yeah, he's been alive all this time. He's actually immortal. It's the funny part. That is hilarious.
People hate.
How far are we in this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I might not be able to, okay, I'm gonna do, I don't know. We'll see how many more I'm gonna do. I might just have to save some for later.
This groundhog. But
Oh, thank you, Peachy VT. Thank you for the follow. Freaking follow. Welcome in for the raid. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Did you have a good stream, Peach? What did you get up to? I'm LuminusRed Raiders. I'm the brilliant Nova VTuber, the star that everyone is talking about, or wants to stop talking camera, which it is. And I'm so grateful that you have trusted me with your chat, Peach. How was your stream? What did you get up to? We're watching more Parz right now, and it's a lot of fun. He's a friend of the stream. He once came by and donated, gifted subs to me and thanked me for my reactions. I was a little bit like, thank you, bro. And I don't know, he's awesome. So yes, indeed. He's an awesome person. Also, his videos are amazing. They're so fucking good. I did some ZZZ in art. Oh, I love ZZZ. It's so good. ZZZ, ZZZ. I love that game. I wish I could play it more. It's crashing my computer. I need to figure out why. And I love art too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to check out your art later. I'm gonna give you a follow there. Thank you. Thank you for the raid though. I hope you, raiders, if you need a raid run, I totally understand. But if you want to stick around, we're having a lot of fun. Don't worry.
I'm like, what is he me for?
Well, because this is no ordinary hog.
Wow.
This distinguished gentleman
Ooh.
is Punxsutawney Phil, a resident of the US of A, specifically the town of Punxsutawney,
Burgess.
Pennsylvania,
Thank
where
you so
he
much,
has
Peach.
a very important job. He predicts the weather,
Whoa!
and he does it through the Groundhog Day ceremony. But what the is that? Well,
Yeah.
basically, every year on the 2nd of February, crowds gather at the Gobbler's Knob. Stop laughing. This is very serious.
Gobbler's Knob, no! Lilith, thank
Lilith
you,
underscore Rose 28 cheered X 250.
Aww.
Hey, this video. I work at the TV station shown in this vid lol.
Oh, awesome, Lilith. That's so cool. Congratulations, Gobbler's
Serious
Knob.
ceremony. Quit it.
Yeah,
and
quit.
then at dawn, the unbelievably
At dawn, we ride!
ripped out inner circle of the Groundhog Club retrieve the allegedly 140-year-old Phil
360, yeah.
from his knob. Phil then
His knob?
selects a scroll
Why
from
are
the
the
tip
hats?
of the knob based on whether or not he saw his shadow when being yanked from his home. And if he did see his shadow, winter will last for 6 more weeks. And this year, Phil has predicted 6 more weeks of Mayalt.
What?
And for some reason, this year,
May alt
that
is
prediction
perfect.
has royally pissed off many people online. I just think he's doing his fucking job. But the tweet that shared his prediction has some of the most angry yet fucking hilarious.
Of course it's Twitter. You would not see this from anyone but Twitter. 100% this is Twitter. It's oh fuck. Okay, yeah, no, you shouldn't be tweeting that stuff. You shouldn't be tweeting bad news. Tweeting bad news is the best way to get freaking hate comments. Fuck, you could be tweeting good news and get hate comments. Listen, if I didn't have to use Twitter to grow as a streamer and as a VTuber, I wouldn't. But jeez.
It's responses. And I made this video to read you the best of them. Turn him into a steak. That groundhog is going in the microwave.
What? No!
If I saw Punxsutawney Phil, I would punt him like a football.
No! Whoa.
And
Smash, bro!
last but not least, POV, you are the deep fryer at Raising Cane.
Baby, no! Whoa. Winter.
People hate.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying. If you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/LuminusRed and drop a follow. Come hang out. Until next time, my lovely love stars. Bye.